Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Q2 FY23 earnings conference call of Tips Films. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Faraz Ahmed from Orient Capital. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Ahmed.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Q2 and H1 FY23 earnings call of Tips Films Limited. Today on this call, we have Mr. Kumar Taurani, Chairman of Tips Films, along with Mr. Sunil Chilani, CFO Tips Industries, and Mr. Harish Tedhani, Senior VP Finance of Tips Films. This conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company, which are based on the beliefs, opinions, and expectations as of today. Actual results may differ materially. These statements are not the guarantees of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. A detailed safe harbor statement is given on page 2 of the company's investor presentation, which has been uploaded on the stock exchanges and the company's website as well. With this, I hand over the call to Mr. Kumar Taurani for his opening remarks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Faraz. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Q2 conference call of Tips Films Limited. As I discussed last time, the feature film format of 80 to 180 minutes character-driven storytelling remains very relevant to today's audience. Historically, the movie business revenue were based on satellite rights, video rights, music rights, and domestic and overseas theatrical rights. This revenue distribution saw a disruption in the early 2000s, and music and video rights could not provide adequate monetization for films for about 15 years due to technological disruption. The disruption phase is now over, and for the past 3-4 years, the film industry has seen a drastic change due to multiple OTT platforms and renewed monetization capability of music rights. Currently, the film industry provides a very good opportunity to scale up operations very profitably and with very low risk. The dependence on box office success is continuously reducing as the other 3 rights contribute a substantial part of the movie cost. Going forward, Tips Films very roughly expects its revenue distribution to be 30% from digital rights, 30% from domestic theatrical rights, 15% from satellite rights, 15% from music rights, and 10% from overseas theatrical rights. We will have more clarity on these proportions over the next 6 to 12 months with more releases. The budgeting of a movie is a critical aspect in deciding its profitability. Hence, during this process, we seek the input of key company executives responsible for our major revenue streams, such as music, television, broadcast, OTT distribution and marketing, and overseas release. The process that analysis of financial projections in these areas based on all available information at hand, including screenplay, budget, schedule, director, producer, principal cast. We currently have 3 films under production and are close to signing a deal for one of the movies. We will disclose more details once deal is finalized. With this, I now hand over the call to Mr. Harish Tedhani to discuss the financials of the company. Harish.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Q2 conference call of Tips Film Limited. Let me highlight the accounting policy first. We will write off 100% of cost of movie within 12 months of the release. Earlier, 60% was written off policy in the first year and remaining over 9 years. Q2 FY23 financial figures were as follows. Revenue for the quarter was rupees 15.12 crore. PAT stood at 8.04 crore. For the first half, revenue was rupees 17.22 crore. PAT was 14.37 crore. With this, I now open the floor for question and answer.
Thank you very much, sir. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may please press star and one on their touchtone phone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. We have the first question from the line of CA Garvit Goel from Invest Research. Please go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
No, Mr. Goel, we cannot hear you.
Hello. Am I audible now?
Give me a moment, Mr. Goel. We cannot hear you. I'll just increase the volume.
Hello.
Can you please speak now?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So should I speak? Am I audible?
Yes.
Actually, make it more louder. I can't hear.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Can you
First of
please
all,
use your handset to ask a question, sir?
wait a minute.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
So please proceed.
Okay. Right. Sir, very good afternoon and congratulations for a good set of numbers. So my first question is, we have actually 3 projects in pipeline, namely Gaslight, Merry Christmas, and this East-West Rebound. So what is the expected release date for the same? And in the last phone call, you were mentioning some project apart from that Merry Christmas. If that comes this year, you will touch the top line of 150 CR that you were mentioning. So what is that project, and can we touch 150 CR by FY23?
I think we are one film is we are discussing to release Gaslight in February.
Okay.
And Merry Christmas, we are still not sure. It's still shooting is happening. So we will take that call by mid-December.
Understood. So what is the expected top line for FY23, sir?
Let this we take a decision on Merry Christmas depending upon that movie. It's a big movie. So we will tell you in next quarter in January.
Okay. And what will be the our top line driver for this particular quarter, sir? Quarter 3?
Quarter 3 we have we had a satellite deal. So some money still we are delivering to that company. So some pending around I think 12 crores, between 12 and 15 crores will be the top line of this quarter 3 approximately, I feel.
Understood, sir. And sir, one bookkeeping question. There is significant increase in this other current assets from 42 CR to 84 CR. So can you please put some light on this?
That is very. I think it's a satellite deal we had. So money is coming from that. So cash is there. So that it's that only. Harish, correct? Hello.
Yes, sir. It is. It is for that only. Yeah, this is the money from satellite.
Sir,
Yeah.
Harish sir, you're sounding distant. Can you please repeat your line?
Hello.
Yeah.
Your sound is
sir.
yes.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please proceed.
Yes, we have received the money from satellite deal. That's why this cash is huge cash is there.
So, but that satellite deal, I think that was for 29 CR. So, but here the gap is 42 CR, sir.
No. It's divided into 3 quarters. As and when we are delivering the material, we are raising the invoice. So it's impacting 3 quarters.
Okay, understood. Right. Okay, that's all from my side, sir.
Yeah.
Any further questions, Mr. Goel?
Yes. That's it from my side.
Okay. Thank you. Participants who want to ask a question may please press star and 1 on their touchtone phone now. We have the next question from the line of Yogesh Tiwari from Arihant Capital Markets Limited. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, my first question is regarding the finance cost. So it's like we see some borrowing of about 20 crores and the finance cost is about 50 lakhs. So if I analyze it, it comes to about 4% rate of interest. So just wanted to understand what would be the rate of interest on this 20 crores of borrowing?
We are paying 9%.
Okay, so this is 9% bank borrowing of 20 crores.
No, it's not a bank borrowing. It's a company ICD borrowing.
Sure, sir. And the next question basically is we see 1.5 crores of cost of production. So that is linked to Gaslight, which would be released in Feb. Is that related to it?
No. We have made one film in Punjabi, Bor. Hello?
Yeah, so that would be the cost related to that film.
So that movie, we expect we will incur a loss of 1.5 crores. So we have booked that.
Okay, sure. And sir, in the last Concall, we said that our budget of the film would range between 5 crores to 25 crores. So this Gaslight, it would be like in the higher range bracket, or it will be on the lower range, towards more like 5-10 crores, or maybe towards
Of what I have mentioned.
Pardon, sir?
Higher range, what I mentioned.
Okay, so in the range of 20-25 crores.
Near, there only, yeah.
Okay, and sir, in the last call, you also told that like 85% of revenue, it is of the cost which we incur. We get through satellite rights and OTT and everything, and the rest is box office. So can we assume that if 20 crore is the budget, we'll be able to recover 16 crores from all these three revenues, and then rest will be box office?
Let's not count film-wise. I told you that on a larger perspective, today this scenario is happening. What will happen to us, you will see. But I can tell you we are positive. Touch wood, everything is good.
Okay, but sir, this 85% recovery of cost, that is confirmed, right? That it doesn't depend on the box office.
Yogesh bhai, it will be more because this film is an OTT release. It won't release in theater. So it's a made for OTT from beginning. So it will be much more than that.
And sir, just to understand, when we say budget, like 20 crores approximately budget, this includes the cost of the actors and everybody, or it is just the production cost?
First of all, I'm not saying the budget amount, what you are saying. I'm not confirming that. It's more than that. And yes, whenever we say budget, it includes everything, except maybe a promotion cost, which we incur after when we are getting ready to release.
Sure. So in the last call, when we said that at the lower end, we have a budget of 5 to 7 crores lower end. So that includes even the cost of all the actors and as well as all the production, everything.
Absolutely, yes.
Sure, sir. And just to understand one more thing, like we are a content-driven film. So I wanted a content-driven company. So it's like I wanted to understand the process. So it's like we have the script writing, the pre-production, production, and post-production. Yeah. So how do you start? Like you take a story and then you develop the script, or it's like you get a ready-made script? What is the process like?
Depending upon everything happens actually. Sometimes we like idea, we thought of some idea. Even we can suggest writers, ki Baba, can you write something on this? This is my thought, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. So whatever don't work, we put it in dustbin. No thinking again. So then but 90% there are writers. They come with a suggestion of the ideas and this. So whatever idea we say, okay, narrate us in within 20-25 minutes. Let us hear the concept first. And whenever we like the concept, then we say, okay, now develop the script of 90-100 pages, and then we listen. And after the script, we see, yeah, it's working. It can be made into a film. Then we start major process. Otherwise, we sometimes, or there is many changes. We can suggest changes also. But if there is nothing into it, we just dumped it. We won't make this film.
And sir, it's like this 3 stage of production. We have pre-production, production, and post-production. So approximately how much time does each stage take? Like 2-3 months each for all the 3. So it would take about 9 months to make a film.
I think pre-production takes 2 to 3 months, you can say, And but the production these days, I think, depending upon again the film, a small film can be made in 20-25 days also. To say, you can say 100 days. Or if there is a very big film, then maybe you need 150-100 days also. And then post-production takes around 3 to 4 months. Again, depending upon how much visual effects you have in the film, depending upon that, if there is a heavy visual effect film, it will take more time. 8 to 9 months can also take. Otherwise, 2-3 months is enough. 2 months are enough.
Sure, sir. And in terms of revenue, next this quarter, that is Q3, it will be like between 12 to 15 crores coming from the satellite rights we had.
Yes.
And then Q4 would be like the revenue if this Gaslight is released in Feb. So that would be the revenue.
Yes.
But we have already signed, like if Gaslight is released in Feb, so by Jan we would be signing for music and everything, like how it will be, or it will be only OTT?
I told you, it will be music, OTT, and satellite. It will be released in 3 things, not a theatrical. It won't release in theaters.
And the music rights will be with Tips Industry, right? So
yes.
It will be.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Thank you, sir. I will come back in queue. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Meenal Das from Das Funds. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. I just had one query. Most of the queries have been answered. So just wanted to know the margins. Ideally, what percentage, what margins do we expect on an average in the whole year? So just wanted to know if you could give some clarity on that part.
Mr. Das, it's depending upon how many films we are releasing, which film we are releasing. There is so many things. But this year, I think I expect if we have a big release, if I don't count that as a big release, it won't come. Then it will be in the range of 70-75 crores. Top line will be 70-75 crores. I feel, and bottom line will be good this year because of the satellite right where we don't have any cost attached to it, so it will be good.
Okay, sir. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Participants who want to ask a question may please press star and 1 on their touchtone phone now. We have the next question from the line of Devesh Shah from GB Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello. Thanks for the opportunity. So, sir, I wanted to understand, like, how do you see the future of theatres pan up with increasing competition of OTT?
I feel this question we always ask in 10-15 years. When video cassette released VHS, everybody was at that time also thinking like that. I don't think theatres will die because, see, it's a outing for people. So as and when we release good films, sometimes it happens back to back there is not a good films coming, but it's a temporary. So theatre will remain always. People want to go out. They don't want to see, and you don't enjoy films on OTT. OTT pay a small film, or you have some time, so okay, you can enjoy. But bigger films, medium-sized films, and film with a good reports. Now people are waiting for reports. With good reports, people will coming to theatres and see the films. So I think everything will survive. OTT will survive. Audience are different. Sometimes senior people want to go to the theatre. Sometimes they want to see on OTT. Youngsters are more on OTT. So again, depending upon the quality, which kind of film, thriller and horror kind of films, and if it's a big actors, people will go in theatres. If a small actors, people will prefer see on OTT. So there are many permutation combinations, but I feel theatre will 100% survive for till we make films.
Okay, thanks, sir. And another question is that with respect to the future lineup that we have, so how much would be, like, if you could provide a split, like how much would be focusing on the theatrical releases and how much on OTT?
See, what we do is we like the stories we just acquire and we sign artists, and then at that time we understand if this will be a OTT film or a theatrical film. So it's not a guarantee that we release so many theatrical, so many non-theatrical OTT films. So our target is to release at least 5 films a year for next 1-2 years, and then scale up to within 3-4 years or 5 years, scale up to 12 films a year. Each month we should release one movie, whether it is OTT, whether it is theatrical, whether it is regional, whether it is Hindi. So that is our target for next 3 to 5 years, you can say.
Okay, okay. And so with respect to like, just for my understanding, because I'm new to the company.
Yeah.
So when you sell a particular movie to the OTT platforms,
yeah.
So like, how does it work? Like, means it's a estimation of the box office collection you would do, or like how basically?
There is a permutation and combinations of many things: star cast, director, company, producer, and then we quote them a price. After theatrical, if we are giving them a movie, we quote a price. Then if there is a negotiation, then if we ask for a more price, then they say, okay, we will link it to box office. Okay, some money you get. Say if a movie I'm demanding 50 crores and I expect कि इसका 150 crore रुपया box office होगा, so I tell them कि पापा इसका I feel 150 crore होगा, so they will then say okay तू 50 मांग रहा है, आप मेरे से एक काम करो 35 ले लो, and 5 crore 7 crore जो भी है वो top line अगर आपका 150 हुआ, then I'll say नहीं यार तू 125 रख, तो जैसे मुझे बोनस जल्दी मिल जाए, so we negotiate. These are all negotiation things, and one is this model, and second model is it's a OTT, only on OTT, release on OTT. So again, depending upon the actor and star cast and everything, we quote a price and we negotiate and we close the deal.
Okay, okay. And just the last question with respect to your upcoming movie, I think it's called Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
So that would be a theatrical release or OTT?
That will be a theatrical release. It's made in 2 languages. We are shooting in 2 languages. And our main lead cast, apart from main lead, our other entire supporting cast is different star cast. In shooting in Tamil and Hindi, and Telugu we will dub definitely. We are also thinking to dub in maybe Malayalam and Kannada. So we are doing that.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for the opportunity. I'll get back in the game.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have the next question from the line of Basawa Nalavelli from Mauli Assets LLC. Please go ahead.
Hey, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, Pranayji. I have a couple of questions. First, regarding we made 2 films in Punjab with association with others. And you said the production cost 1.5 crores are part of that one. Am I right? So is it? Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
So is it? Covered both the films, or are we going to expect the more write-off in the coming quarter? Could you please give more details about that?
Yeah. So one film we released was the deal was whatever money we are investing in the money, it's a 50% investment of our tips, and 50% whatever we sell the movie, we will get our money first. First will come to us. So we have already recovered our monies back, and we are not incurring any loss. Maybe we don't make any profits because theatrical movie has done just average. So, but again, we are doing accounts with the distributor and our partner. So one movie we are not losing money, and another movie also theatrical didn't do well. So, and our investment was 270, and apart from what we feel, we will satellite digital life will go anywhere from 2.5 crores to 4 crores. So we have just kept that in mind. So we have kept our share of 240 still we have to, so 270 was our investment. So we thought 120 we will recover, minimum 120 we can recover, maybe little more. So we will book the profit. So we written off 150 this quarter.
Okay. So we won't expect anything further from those two films. Am I right? So
No,
we
no,
100%
not
right.
see, only 120 crore, which we have to do a business and recover. I don't feel any cost, but maybe 30-40 lakhs here and there can happen, or maybe it will take little time to sell the movie, because once movie not appreciated by audience, the satellite and this OTT players, they do they show some attitude, and they take some time to give us a good offer, or negotiation become harder.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. I have another question regarding the other current assets.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the last call, as far as I remember, the other current assets, 42 crores, is part of the current production cost of those three movies. I mean, is it my assumption is correct? 42 crores in the last call you mentioned that those are all part of the Merry Christmas or other two movies. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And so can we assume these 84 crores for this quarter, the other current assets are part of that one, or I mean, could you please explain in detail?
Hey, these are only for films only. Whatever monies are coming and whatever monies we have invested in these three films, Very Film and Gaslight, and then Ishq Rebound.
Okay, so those are all 84 crores. I mean, earlier in the one earlier somebody asked regarding I guess about these other current assets. At that time, you mentioned those are all part of the satellite one. So I'm just getting a clarification on that.
No. Yeah. I said better you clarified. Satellite, we are getting monies, and our assets, whatever monies we have invested in three films, and so that's that. Yeah.
So in the current other current assets, 84 crores, both the production cost of the ongoing movies and the satellite one. Is that correct?
No. Actually, just a second. Harish?
Hello. Sir,
Yeah.
it is cost of project is 78.21 CR and ITC is 300 CR. ITC. GST ITC. Cost of production of three movies: Ishq Wish, Merry Christmas, and Gaslight.
Okay, those are all how much? Sorry.
That is 78.21 CR. And 600 is ITC. We have to claim. GST.
Okay, got it.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks for the clarification. Those are all, that's it from my end.
Thank you. We have the next follow-up question from the line of C.A. Garvat Goyal from Invest Research. Please go ahead.
Hello. Sir, actually in last phone call you were guiding for the bottom line as well, and that was I think somewhere around 15 to 20 CR. If we are excluding Merry Christmas doesn't get released in this year. So, but for the half year only we did 14 CR of kind of bottom line. So what is the expectation for entire year FY23? Because I think it should not be in the line of 15 to 20 CR, because for the half year only we have did 14 CR of bottom line, sir.
It will be more. I think it will be more. It will be good bottom.
Means half year, second half should be more than first half, I think.
Second half, yes, you can say.
Because you were saying our total top line will be 75 CR, and for first half it is 26 CR. So if the revenue is increasing, I think bottom line should be in proportion to that. Is it?
First after tax 8 and 14 we have already done. 22 we have done.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, sir.
Apna Harish?
Sir, it is 14.27 half yearly.
This is the bottom line, no?
Okay. You're combinedly given 14.37.
Yes, sir. That is the bottom line.
Yeah, bottom line, PAT, after tax and everything.
Yes, sir. But you have guided for 15 to 20 for entire year. So that's what I'm asking, half year, second.
That will be more than, it will be around 24, 25, that range.
24, 25. Yani ki, second half will be less than first half, you are saying?
Again, depending upon the, if I'm releasing only one film, then it will be that much. And if I'm releasing one more film, then it will be more.
Okay. Then so you have said ki 30 to 35 CR if Merry Christmas gets released.
Maybe then a little more than that also.
Okay. Understood. So what is the expectation for getting that movie released in this year, sir? I mean, what are the internal...
I will take that call in December because the director needs time to finalize the film. So we'll take that call in December when we are going to release.
Okay, understood, sir.
Actually, that's a big movie. Mr. Goyal, that's a big movie. And we expect good profits on that movie. So we feel we should give a proper time. We shouldn't be in a hurry. So we are giving them a time. Okay, Papa, you make a good film. And I feel by December we will take a decision even. And we announce also. So you all come to know when it's releasing.
Okay, understood, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have the next follow-up question from the line of Yogesh Tiwari from Arihant Capital Markets Limited. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir, for taking the follow-up.
Yeah.
My first question was wanted to understand like in OTT. So we are very positive on OTTs. Like we'll be focusing on OTT in the next few years. So just want to understand, is it possible to make a loss in OTT? So for example, we make a film, a very good content-driven film of 10 crores. And we think that, no, we can easily get 20 crores for it. So is there any possibility that any film loses if it is an OTT film?
Yogesh, it can actually, anything can happen. कि कल को पिक्चर अच्छी बनी नहीं या ऐसा कुछ स्प्रेड हो गया वर्ड कि नहीं अच्छी है तो कोई आए नहीं लोग हो सकता है. It can happen. But our idea is different. What I'm trying to create a model where I pre-sale my movies to the people by 5 to 25 crores के अंदर जो movies हैं 2-3 पिक्चरें बनानी है. Okay, I can make that. I have that capacity. We can make that movies on our own funds. But if I'm increasing my output of movies, if I want to make 7-8 films, so what I'll do, I'll tie up with the one company. Baba, these are my concept of my films. Just listen to concepts, and maybe I will give you a proper presentation, and I will do a deal with them. So I feel reputation of Tips and last 25, 27 years, whatever movies we have made so far, I think including our own films or dubbed films, we have made around 50 films we have, and our ratio is good. 85, 90% we have a hit ratio. So people will easily tie up with us. So that's a good thing with Tips. Our brand is quite popular and good among the OTT and satellite players. We always get premium. They know we don't compromise on our films, on concept or a story, or a making of the film. We provide everything. So that will be the best model, and we are working on that. Within next 1 year, you will see that's what we will trying to be successful.
Sure, sir. And just to understand, like for example, if I take Gaslight, so hypothetically, suppose Gaslight has a budget of cost of production is about 25 crores, and then we sell it to the OTT. So do we think of any percentage, like if 25 crores is my cost of production, I am targeting about 50% more return, so I will sell it at maybe 40 crores. So do we have certain, we think of certain percentage before we do the deal with OTT?
See, what I feel, film business is a very tough business. It's not easy. It's a human business. We are dealing with humans, and story select karo, फिर actor को सुनाओ, फिर actor को, there is so much of follow. So we should get what I feel our producers' profit should be in the range of 30 to 40%. So I think we can manage that. we have a brand name and we make a quality products. So we will manage that. I think we will achieve that.
And sir, the Gaslight, this would be in the production stage or post-production stage as of now?
It's in post-production stage, and there is maybe a small one song or two songs shooting is still pending.
Sure, sir. And in terms of Merry Christmas, what would be the stage like?
Merry Christmas also around 65-70% complete, you can say.
In terms of production?
Yes.
Sure, sir. And for Merry Christmas, it's like what would be the model? Like we will sell it entirely to the distributor and will not have any risk, or we will have take risk with some profit sharing. So what would be like the model for this?
We're talking to 3 companies, different things. So I'll tell you next quarter if there is something. I'm open to anything.
Sure, sir. And lastly, like this year we had this 29-30 crores of revenue coming from rights. So this will next year it will be all through film production. There will be no rights related thing. All will be through film production, right?
Yeah, all through will be film production. But our rights are now opening. Our majority of rights will open 26 onward, 26, 27, 28, 29, 2030. Every year, some or the other films are opening, and it's a big kitty it will be, because now from now till in next 1-2 years, whatever films, another 10, 15, 20 films, or by 30, maybe we will make another 30, 40 films. So that will be a big library. So that will really fetch us a big value.
Sure, sir. And this Merry Christmas we are doing like individually, or we have a partner also?
We have a partner. Mr. Sriram Raghavan, director of the film, is partner. His company is a partner with us.
Okay, so Phantom Films, correct?
No. I think it's Matchbox.
Matchbox. Okay, sure. And like the profit will also be shared in that ratio.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure. And sir, lastly on this Punjabi film, which we have booked this 1.5 crores cost of production. So we can expect 40-50 lakhs additional if we sell it to satellite, and we get, so we can expect that.
Actually, we want 4 crores from them, but let's see. I think not. It's too less. We have silly offers, but we are not accepting those. We are rejecting. We are waiting for a correct offer.
Sure, sir. And apart from Gaslight and Merry Christmas, what would be the pipeline for next year?
There is Ishq, another movie we are into production. Ishq Rebound. We earlier made Ishq in I think in 2001 or 2002, and we launched Shahid Kapoor, Amrita Rao, and in this Ishq we are also launching you can say relatively new actors. So that will also release in first quarter next year.
And that would be again theoretical or like OTT?
That will be actually a OTT film, but in case some company comes and say, okay, give me a theatrical rights as well, so I don't mind. Okay, ठीक है, you go for theatrical first and then OTT.
Sure, sir. So in terms of a pipeline, it's like one is in post-production, the other two are in production. One
Yes.
is and one out of those production will be released in first quarter of next year.
Yes.
And then
I think both the movies will release in the first quarter of next year.
Sure, sir. And then we will take the decisions for the other pipeline of movies.
I think other will start by then. By March, other 1 or 2 films will start.
Sure, sir. And this will be all Bollywood, or it will be like regional as well?
We are working on regional as well. Marathi also we are doing. Marathi, I like few scripts I have bought. I think you must have heard that there is a big actor called Neelu Phule. We have got from his daughter his life rights. So we are working on that film, Marathi film. So and there is 1 or 2 other movies as well. Marathi box office is very good. People are liking the movies, and movies are doing well in Marathi. So we thought, let's make Marathi movies.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for it, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants who wish to ask a question may please press star and 1 now. As there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Kumar Taurani for closing comments. Sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Dear all, thank you for participating in the first conference call of Tips Films Limited. We hope that we have answered all your questions and we able to justify that the movie business is profitable and enduring in the long run if planted and executed with achievable budgets. If you have questions, please contact Orient Capital team, which is our investor relation partner. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. On behalf of Tips Films, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.